Soul Striker is the deck that keeps on giving, and I miss the deck so much. So I feel happy. Like I like playing the deck. It's iconic. It's gold, especially the leader. Like look at this, like the reprint leader. Man, look at this aura farming for no reason. But I made the deck, and I hope you guys like it. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so we have Super Saiyan guys on Goku. When this card attacks, you choose one. You draw one, or you switch between one of your energy to active mode. Now, if your life is at 4 or less, you draw 2 to flip it over. And on the backside, we have Super Saiyan God Son Goku, Soul Striker Reborn. Auto, when this card attacks, draw one card, then switch up to 2 of your mono blue energy to active mode. And at the end of your turn, choose one of your blue units and switch it to active mode. Really good stuff. I'm so glad I built this leader. I'm glad it's back. Next, we run 3 Son Goku Fusion Synergy, gain plus 10k in crit, and you add one card from your life to your hand to focus on Self Awakening. We do focus on Super Saiyan 3, preparing for the battle. It is a Self Awakener. You can also add a card to your Z Energy, draw one card, discard one card from your hand. And of course, when he gets removed from the field, your unison gets plus 5k power for the turn. We do run the 4 Piccolo, the Infiltrator. He's a dual attack. This card's play. You choose one. Of course, he gains barrier to the end of your opponent's turn. Play up to 1 pan from your deck. And you activate main, discard this card from your hand. Play up to 1 pan against talent from your deck. Then shuffle your deck. So you have different options. But obviously, you want to do the first one just so you can gain that draw power. So, of course, when you play pan, you do have it right here. I mean, when you play Piccolo, you play pan. And pan glitz of talent, you draw one card in his barrier. And it's good. You have a lot of draw power in this Soul Striker deck in particular. And you also focus on Z Energy, so you can always combo that pan up to your deck. We do have the Glorio dual attack, deflect, and of course you can add an energy. You ramping, and then you can tap one and bottom deck something, and this card gains plus 5k power for the turn. This card is really good for the deck. We do run the Oob. Oob does a lot of things: deflect, double strike, send cards to Z Energy. And of course, your opponent activate a counter. They add one card from their hand to the Z Energy. Really good card. Definitely good for pressure. And it's a 30k hitter. We do run the Sun Gohan Brains Universe 7 at 2. You draw 2 cards. And of course, you can tap 1 energy. You gain plus 10k. And then you can also withstand 2 energy. Oh, and with the auto, you can also bottom deck one of your opponent's battle cards. We do one of 3 coolers. It's 6 drop, 25k. You can literally pitch one, draw 2, and then return a card back to your opponent's hand. And of course, we have the Android 17s. You have to meet the requirements in the Z Energy and have a blue Z battle card. And your opponent has to choose one card in the hand and place it at the bottom of his on his deck each time. I'm so excited about showing y'all this. We have Super Saiyan 2 Trunks Heroic Prospect because we run the Z Unisons. If their energy cost is lower than the battle card that they have on field, they have to bottom deck a card. And we run 4 of those this time. I was running 3 at one point, but it wasn't working. We need to run 4 on these people. SS3 Vegeta, a mini new power, which is really good. Deflect, triple strike, barrier, and blocker. And of course, he sends everything to the bottom of the deck, and then you can withstand this card and energy to active at the end of your turn. So you get a free energy at the end of your turn. We have Ready to Rumble. It's a 4-drop blocker, counter attack. Your opponent had to send the cards and their energy to the drop if they declare an attack. We do run the 3 super combos, Vegetas and the Zenos. Of course, you bottom deck 1, draw 2, and of course you swap my energy with Zeno, because most likely you always want to keep that card in hand. I'm so sorry, I just hit the camera. My bad. Next, we have Kefla Ultimate Power Fusion Ball. It's really good. When this card is played, choose one of your choose up 20 opponent's battle cards. Ignore a barrier, place it at the bottom of his deck. And of course, its auto is when this card attacks, you draw 3, then your opponent places 3 from their hand at the bottom, and at the end of your turn, you switch between your energy to active mode. And now we're going to focus on the one-ofs. We do have the Trinity, Master Roshi, Son Goku, and Krillin. You can draw 1, choose all your opponent's back cards, return to the hand. Your opponent places cards from their hand at the bottom of their owner's deck until they have 10 cards. And so yeah, that's it. Play one of those. We do run the one of Cunning Trio. Obviously, it's a counter attack. You draw 1, and then you can send 1 card to the combo to the bottom of the deck if it costs 0. We do run the Sun Gohan Power Reclaim, Deflect, Triple Attack. When this card's played, you can bottom deck something. If it's added to Z, you can bottom deck something 5 or less, and it is a activated battle, so you can play it on during the battle step. We have the famous Golden Avenger, making sure it can negate the counterattack, bottom deck something Northern Barrier, and you draw 1 card. It's one of the best kind of plays, in my opinion, when it comes to blue. We have the Secret Art, Secret Identity, Matt saying you warping everything, adds up to 6. And then we have the Brawly, which I call it the Dual Attack Ultimate Restrained Destruction, because when you play this card, you can literally do his activate main and then bottom deck something, and then he gains double strike, and he's 35k for the turn. Then you have the 4 D magics to make sure you get that Spark in the game. And then I have the big homie here, United Divinity, Ultimate Deflect Triple Attack, reduce the cost of this card by 3 for your opponent's energy, for each card in energy. And then of course you basically just withstand all your blue energy. It's such a majestic card. My buddy Jose Ortiz was telling me, he's an A fam, don't trade that. You need that card. That card is good. Alright, so we have the Unity here, Final Battle Wish, untap 1 energy. We have the upgraded Manjibu. We call it Transformation Nightmare. Dual attack blocker. When one of your opponent cards attack, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card to get skills for the turn, and it can't attack for the turn. And of course, you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards to ignore barrier and place it at the bottom of his on this deck to switch up to one of your mono blue energy to active mode at the end of the turn. And then we have the famous Unknown Threat. She is amazing. You can literally bottom deck a card from hand, switch up to one of your energy to active mode. And you can even choose a battle card and since the bottom deck to switch this card back to active mode. Very good at late game, turn 3, turn 4. So Awakening, absorb the cards. Of course, you pitch it, it restrains, he gains triple strike if you have 4 or more. He is a crit. Very good card for stuff that's heavy on the board. We are running the Tonin Fearsome ability. It literally put cards in hidden mode. It's switch to hidden mode. And then you choose up to your cards and all your opponent's cards, switch them to reveal mode once his card's removed. So it's still a good card because he's a blocker and he's barrier. But yeah, you put something in hidden mode, which is good. Saves you time. Then we have Beerus. When he attacks, he bomb decks something. Of course, you can attack 2. It gets rid of stuff, ignoring barrier, and he's a dual attack. And of course, we have the Golly Spirit. He's a triple barrier blocker. You choose up to one of your opponent's. You switch this card active mode, choose one of your opponent's battle cards placed at the bottom of his deck, and your opponent places 1 card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. And then we have Mighty Blast. Place 1 of your Z energy from the drop. Win this card for the game. Choose one of your cards that gets plus 10k power for the battle. You choose one of your opponent battle cards, energy cards 2 or less, and send to the bottom. And of course, you also get to draw 1 card on the second effect. Play a shadow token, gains blocker, and one of your card gains plus 15k power for the battle. I'm not done. Also got Surmounting the Impossible. Draw 1. Bottom deck 1, draw 1. Add a card from your life to your hand. An extra card for Self Awakening. For the side deck, we run the Oceanus. Y'all know what it does. Block and negate. Your opponent need to mill 4 cards if they're trying to die. The Bill Ritual at hand, of course, they played Successor Gogeta. You making sure you draw 2. You get what I'm saying? Black Smoke, get rid of units, anything between energy costs of 2 or 7. That's very important these days because times are tough. We have the UI Ultra Instinct Goku Kamehameha. You can draw 1 card on your turn, or it could be defensive where you switch 1 energy and you gain plus 15k for the battle. Origin Ally, stop the counter plays with 2 drops. Hitting inmate ability, as long as you have a unit on the field, reduce the cost. You can play this card for free. Well, let me phrase that. For each marker on your blue units, you reduce it by 1. And then you draw 1 card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and place it by his on his deck. So he's also you getting rid of stuff, so you get benefits with that. Deborah, you hit 2 mofos on field, and they can't activate blocker, and they can't attack until the end of my opponent's turn. It's really good. And additionally, also keep in mind, if you have a blue Z battle card, blue unit in play, you draw 1 card. So you're constantly drawing cards. We have Mafuba to seal stupid stuff like Yellow Gogeta. We have Kurisekai. You pay anything 2,000, 20k or less, not 2,000, 20,000 k or less. They have to, get rid of stuff. Then decide to strike. It basically sends stuff to the bottom of his deck and stay with energy cost of 3 or less. It's a really good counterplay card, and then it's good. I like it. It comes in handy. Well, that is it for the Soul Striker deck profile. I wanted it to be really quick because Soul Striker is very iconic and has been around for a while in the game. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Evan U7. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And remember, the Lord loves you. Bye.
And this bitch going crazy.